Always said, I don't believe in God, but I'm afraid of him. Well, I believe in God, and the only thing that scares me is Kaiser Soze.
Welcome back to the Conscious Channel family. Glad you can join us. In today's video is labeled Kaiser Soze. Today's quote is brought to you by Napoleon Hill. The starting point of all achievement is desire. I pulled today's title from a movie called Unusual Suspect, so I hope you love the inner. You see, family, Unusual Suspect was a great movie. The aspect of this movie, and of course, family, I'm talking to you about this because I'm going to break it down for you to equate it with today's message. But this movie, you need to go out and check it out. So, in this movie, uh, you got an opportunity to see how if you misjudge the moment, then you can make a bad decision. Ooh, I kind of like that. If you misjudge the moment, you can make a bad decision. And that's what this movie articulates. The character Kaiser Soze is a character that is labeled either a villain or a hero, but again, it depends on which side of the coin that you are actually on. And looking at him, he is the individual that is about justice by all means. Okay, family. I know what you're thinking. What does this story have to do with personal development? I'm glad you asked. The story of Kaiser Soze is one that the person that is telling it is really the storyteller and leading with a story that is so convincing. It's convincing because of the way the storyline went. If you're going to check out the movie, then you may want to press pause right now and come back and check this out. Because, spoiler alert, um, the guy that's telling the story is actually the individual that he's talking about, which is so amazing. So, family, while you ask me why am I using this particular analogy or this movie to describe about personal development, because personal development to me is pushing yourself into an uncomfortable position at the same time speaking things into existence that you believe or not without. I know you've heard that, Logan, or that particular cliche, fake it until you make it. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's true. I mean, sometimes you have to put yourself in an uncomfortable position to make it and believe in your heart of hearts that you got this, that you can do this, regardless if you fail or not. Today, I was listening to something that arrested my attention that really kind of engaged me about this whole Kaizen Soze and just about personal development as a whole. But it was a book called The Obstacle is the Way. This is a book by Ryan Holiday. Check it out again. The Obstacle is the Way. Uh, I hope that you guys will like that particular book. One of the many jewels out of that book that I was able to capture was when he talked about Einstein, and his relentless focus about running a lot of experiments and just continuing to fail until you can get to the root of what the problem is. You see, family, when I built this channel, the channel was built as in my mantra. I always said that I can learn from you and you can learn from me because I think by learning the experiments that you've run across in your life and me from the experiments that I run, we can become better individuals. That's the type of community that. And you see, don't get caught up in because if somebody says, "Hey, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to start my day," and you ran an experiment, you see it doesn't work well for your schedule, but getting up at 5 o'clock actually works well, and you're actually able to take advantage of the same people that's getting up at 4 a.m. You see, family, no matter how you get there, it's always going to come on the end result. If I got up to take a piece of paper and I took the trash and shot it in there, you got up and walked the piece of paper over and put it in the trash. We got the same end result as getting the piece of paper in the trash. So that's how you have to look at life sometimes. Like Carlito said, you got to look at all the corners. You got to see what's coming around each particular corner. When you miss that, and I'm paraphrasing here, then you lose sight of the goal, the vision, the desire to be great, the desire to be successful. I'm going to close with three particular gems, and I hope it works for you. Jewel number one, understand the game of life and how to play it. Jewel number two, have a resilient attitude. Jewel number three, never, I repeat, never give up. Well, family, if you enjoy the content that was provided here today, please take the time to hit the subscribe button. Also, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Conscious the number three. Again, at Conscious the number three. The channel was built for educational purposes, so I can learn from you and you can learn from me and we can learn together. Remember to stay determined, stay healthy, stay mindful, and stay disciplined.